hello, how are you? Welcome to Tuesday Tea Time on HQ. I'm Beric Livingstone and I hope you're lapping up the sunshine and not melting like our railway lines, because it's another grand day outside. And appropriately enough, it's Ariana Grande's birthday. She has music out and an enormous engagement ring on, so after being part of such a tough time last year, I hope this one is going to be amazing for her. I reckon she deserves it. And hopefully today will be amazing for you, because this could be the game where you bring it home through Q12 to victory. You probably know the rules by now. We'll have 12 questions ranging from easy to hard, 10 seconds to tap the answer, get all 12 correct to win or split the prize, and today that prize is a wonderful £1,000 in freshly minted UK currency. So, a grand day all round. And now, without further ado, your best players, here comes Q1. Which of the following is a type of predatory bird? Eagle, dragon, tweety. Everybody's heard about the bird. Bird is the word, but which? They may have wings, but dragons aren't even fictional birds. High in the sky and even higher up the food chain, it's the eagle, soaring to victory, 99,106 of you. The eagles have amazing eyesight, and they are able to read the lowest line of an eye chart from up to 2 miles away. I think that's the bird and not the band. Now, Q2. According to the children's poem and song, they're changing the guard where? In the Sahara, at Buckingham Palace, on Neptune. Sing for victory. Yes, kids' songs can be pretty nonsensical, but Neptune isn't even hinted at in this one. Incorrectly dressed for the desert, it's the guards at Buckingham Palace, says Alice, and also says 94,899 of you. Christopher Robin goes full tourist in A.A. Milne's poem, Watching the Changing of the Guard. Now, don't forget, we have another World Cup special coming up on Thursday to coincide with the England game against Belgium. It'll be at 9 p.m, so post-match this time. Tune in for that. Meanwhile, hello to the Snaith lads, to Dave and Vicky from Redruth, welcome home after your Disney extravaganza, to Lewis and friends in Hillingdon, and to Emily's tonsils, whom we hear are doing much better. I know lots of people have been sending good vibes, so that's the power of good vibes. Q3. Astronaut Alan Shepard was the first person to do which of these? Play golf on the moon, skip on the sun, somersault on Saturn. All sound like fun. It's NASA's version of tartan paint, but nobody has fallen for skip on the sun prank yet. Letting loose on the lunar surface, he was the first to play golf on the moon. Yes. Astronomical 85,733, if you got that right. Yes, a few people thought skipping on the sun was what he did, but that was a little bit hot even for him. He was also the first American to travel into space. He just missed Yuri Gagarin's record by about a month, and then he had to wait in line to walk on the moon. Alan Shepard. Okay, Q4. Who directed the iconic 1970s TV play Abigail's Party? Spike Lee, Mike Lee, Bruce Lee. Party like it's 1977. Alison Steadman starred in front of the camera, but which of these Lees was behind it? Bringing more letters than he needed to, it's Mike Lee. Yes, rocking the mic. 39,622 of you. Oh my God. 34,691 thought it was Spike Lee, and 9,698 went for Bruce Lee. That was a savage question, I think. First of the day, it was a B. Ramane. Yes, we lost quite a lot of you on that one. So we will go on, but only with 40,000 of you. Middle class had only just become a thing, you see, back in the 70s. But that didn't stop Abigail's Party satirizing them to shreds. Q5. An autodidact means what? A self-taught person, a solo performer, car devotee. Autodidact. It may sound like an automobile acolyte, but what does it actually mean? Playing both the student and the teacher, it's a self-taught person. Yes, 32,266 of you got that right. The internet has made autodidactic learning commonplace. but the word's been around since the ancient Greeks. Auto and didact, yes, the two roots there from the Greek. And now, something different. Q6. Which of these is a village in Devon? Box, Beer, Bath. 3 Bs, 3 beautiful place names, and Devonians have the best ones in the country, probably. But which one is it? If you went for Bath, then I'm afraid you'll be having an early one here. We're talking about the seaside village with the tipsy name because it's Beer. Beer the right answer, and cheers if you got it right. 15,000 if you did. About half you dropped out. Box is an appropriately sized parish in Wiltshire, while Bath is a rather relaxing city in Somerset. Of course it is. And now, sports. Q7. Which of these boxers never defeated Muhammad Ali in the ring? Larry Holmes, Joe Bugner, Ken Norton. Floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee, but that didn't always work. Ali only lost to 5 boxers in his entire career. Amazing, but which of these names is not on that special list? Getting stung both times they met, it's Joe Bugner. Joe Bugner, who beat Henry Cooper but couldn't beat Ali. 6,417 if you got that right. Yes, we lost just over after you on that one again. Ali may have become Muslim during his career, but Joe turned Australian during his. Fair dinkum. Now, Q8. Which of the following is true of an action sequence in the Kingsman movie sequel? Set in Beijing, dubbed in Bengali, shot in Birmingham. Movie trivia. Yes, it was co-written by Jonathan Ross's wife. But which of these trivia tidbits is also true? There are plenty of shots fired in the movie, but one whole scene was shot in Birmingham. Yeah, they made Birmingham look like London, and apparently they used Ozzy Osbourne's house to look like the London Eye. 3,679 of you got that right. A whole host of Hollywood films have been shot in Birmingham, including Ready Player One and... Okay, just those two then. Now, a Q9. About which politician did Harold Wilson once say, "He immatures with age"? Tony Benn, Michael Heseltine, Dennis Skinner. Which was it? They may call him the beast of Bolsover, but Skinner wasn't on the receiving end of this snarky comment. We wanted Labour's left-wing legend himself. It's Tony Benn, the man who said if we have money to kill people, we can find money to help people. 1,927 of you got that right. Another one we lost almost half. They were on the same side, but Wilson struggled to keep the rebellious Ben in line. Good old Tony. And now, Q10. Which of these books has not won Literature's Oddest Title of the Year award? Extreme Ironing, Bomb-Proof Your Horse, The Joy of Chickens. 3 great reads and 3 ridiculous titles. But who is deemed too normal for this prize? Going overkill with the crease removal, it's Extreme Ironing. Yes, ironing, smoothing the way to victory for just 624 of you. We lost 1,367. Should we call that savage? Let's call it savage just for fun. It was a Biramane question. Yes, we were talking about the Diagram Prize. It was awarded to such classics as How to Avoid Huge Ships and Too Naked for the Nazis. Let's not even go there. Let's go to Q11. Which of these music acts originally met at behavioral therapy classes? Joanna Gruesome, The Vaccines, Kasabian. Music knowledge and maybe some behavioral therapy knowledge, if you were there. Rock stars, of course, popping in and out of rehab just for fun these days. But which of these bands began in therapy? We're talking about Cardiff's noisiest poppers. It's Joanna Gruesome. Famously feminist, famously egalitarian, Joanna Gruesome garnered just 79 votes. Today, another savage question. Look, if you call it another savage, right? Yes, we lost 625. Another Biramane. 3 savages in this savage old game. A lot of you thought it was the vaccines or Kasabian, maybe you hadn't heard of Joanna Gruesome. 68 players used your lives to get back in, your extra lives there. So we have, how many do we have still in the game? 79 of you still in the game as we go on to Q12. Joanna Gruesome was sent to anger management class by their school teachers. And some of you know what that feels like, but channel those emotions because there's still everything to play for. I want this to be your Tuesday. Here it all comes on Q12. Chew on Q12. Which of these people was not head girl at school? Kate Winslet, J.K. Rowling, the Duchess of Cambridge. We're going to school you, but we want you to head to victory. We have 3 super swats on this list, but which of them never reached the top of her class? Now, letting Leo drown is hardly head girl behaviour, but Kate Winslet was given the title by her school. She was a no-time head girl, but a full-time princess instead, because it's the Duchess of Cambridge for the win here. And royally winning, 51 of you won that one. Royal victories. Well done. Beautiful cuties. "51 of you, bringing it on home. Did you know that last one? Did you guess? Did you use your deductive reasoning? It doesn't really matter because you are victorious, and royally rightly so. Congratulations to MadStar23, who's got a beautiful forest on her picture there, or his. IRB321, got a lovely sunrise. We've got a giraffe here from Alon Neo. I'm quite impressed with all the avatar pictures we've got here. Red Ivan 16, I'm loving that frock there. You've got £19 and 61 pence, or £19 and 60 pence coming your way for some magnificent gameplay. Excellent work, everyone. It was a pleasure to host this Tuesday tea time for you. I'm Beric, and you can tweet me if you want to shout, or just tell me how you're doing. We are tweetable, of course, at HQ Trivia UK, and we'll be back tonight at 9 p.m. with a brand new set of questions, another £1,000 prize, and another chance to turn that knowledge into notes. Meanwhile, to everyone, from all of us, have a great afternoon. See you soon.